Hi, Karen with you today. Thank you so much for joining me. I have a layout for Kitaholic Kits and I am using the December 21 kit. And oh my goodness, it is chock full of yummy Vicky Bouton this month. As you can see, I have already started. As soon as I opened my kit, I looked for my fussy cuttable elements and I was absolutely in my element. Those flowers from the Fernwood collection and the butterflies are just absolutely gorgeous. So I knew at that point I had no idea what I was going to be doing with my layouts, but I knew they needed to be fussy cut, so I sat around and just spent some time just doing that fussy cutting of those pattern papers. We also get some of the ephemera pieces from the Fernwood collection as well, and some of the pieces are quite large, but there are also some of the smaller pieces, so you've got a little bit of a combination there with those ones as well. We also get the 12 by 12 sticker sheet, which is fantastic. There's lots of sayings, some of the florals in there as well, a couple of the birds, little scatterings of hearts and stars as well. Also some of the raw thickers, which you can paint, you can ink up, you could leave raw, lots of things to do with those particular thickers. I was just showing you there those little tiny butterflies that I've cut out. They were part of one of the pattern paper strips at the bottom, so I fussy cut those out knowing that I'll probably sprinkle those around at some point. And we have got the most beautiful patterned paper of this Fernwood collection. Vicky Bouton, I think I've said it before, I love her blues and the richness of the teals. Look at that tealy jadey colour on that pattern paper. It's so beautiful. I am more of a fan of her B-sides in this particular collection. Nothing wrong with the A-sides, but I am often a B-side girl. I love that one as well. So I'm sitting in there thinking that whole time, looking at going, I know so many people do wheel and sphere layouts with that paper, but how can you resist? So yeah, that beautiful patterned paper there as well, which is with the stripes, and on the other side is also the mixed media page as well. Wonderful cutouts in the shape of tags and a couple of sayings as well. And that's lovely floral again. It's such a beautiful floral as part of that whole collection. It's absolutely stunning. So very, very happy when I got my mail and the mixed media kit this month is a gorgeous the Vicky Bouton watercolors and also a couple of stencils as well. And oh my goodness, I am looking forward to using those. All right, I have talked probably enough about the kit. I hope you enjoy yours as soon as you receive it. I am going for a fairly simple layout for my first layout for this month, and the design team's been given a couple of prompts to think about, and I have chosen to do some fussy cutting florals as my main focus for this particular layout. So because the florals are quite large, I've decided to make it very, very simple. I'm not doing mixed media on this one as well. I'm really letting the florals really speak up across the page for this one. I've created a background of that beautiful jade. Oh, I know I said it before, but that beautiful jade background patterned paper. And I've just cut out to divide the page up into seconds, I guess. Just that one column on the right and that square shape in the middle of the layout. And then I'm just going to literally feature the fussy cutout flowers across the page. And I'm allowing the flowers to also sit between that white space as well. That really joins up the page from left to right. So I'm backing my photo just with some of the patterned paper as well. And I'm also giving it a little bit more grounding, and I'm backing it with, straight up for under the photo with just some black cardstock that I had in my stash. I felt that it just needed a little bit of blocking because I was using so much color and so much pattern in this particular layout. And I've just grabbed a few of the cutout pieces from one of the pattern papers, and I'm just layering those pieces underneath the photo just to give a little bit more of a matte around and underneath the photo. I am also popping up the photo on some foam, which is just craft foam from Spotlight here in Australia. And that's as simple as it is. I love this layout. I just wanted the simplicity of those fussy cutout flowers. I know that sometimes you can struggle with the Vicky Bouton florals because they are so large, but I felt that with grounding it with that patterned paper and just not overcrowding things too much, but by giving them the opportunity to actually just be the main focus of the page, other than that cute photo of Jacob, of course, his chubby little cheeks there. It wasn't very often that he had chubby cheeks when he was a little kid. It was probably a couple of months worth, and that was all we got, and the rest of the time there was no chubby left. So I've got quite a few photos of those when he was a kid. So I decided I did want to add a little bit more to the page. I mean, I couldn't help myself. Those florals and everything were just so beautiful. So I have used the leaf components there. They are from the sticker sheet, and I have actually stuck those down onto some white cardstock and have cut them out. So because at that stage I wasn't sure whether I was going to use them, so I've created them as a die cut, which means I could move it around the page or change my mind and that type of thing. I've also used some of them from the die cut as well, which is up on the top right hand side, and that's as simple as that. I do pop up a couple of the flowers on some foam as well, particularly that orange one at the bottom of Jacob there on the photo. That is popped up on foam to give a little bit of dimension to the page. And I'm gluing everything down just because it's quite a heavy page with all of that foam and things like that, so I thought it was better just to stick things down with actual glue. It also is easier because I didn't want to move anything, so I could use my fine tip glue pen there and just tuck in the fine tip underneath and squirt through the glue. I do finish the layout by putting a black border just with a fine tip pen around the page, and I do make a few scrubbly marks around that as well, so which you should see in the close-ups. So as always, I want to thank you so much for joining me today. I will have some close-ups following this, and also the link to the store where you can actually get the kit and look into subscribing. And don't forget, if you do subscribe, there is a private Facebook group where we all share and chat about what we're up to and what we're doing with our kits, and we love to see you there. So thanks again. I will see you next time. Bye for now.